guys, Kayla here at Tactical Response, and I'm here in the virtual world with Evan Dixon of Radio Made Easy. And Evan is going to be coming to Camden in March. The specific dates are March 27th and 28th to be putting on a radio class for us. And we did that on purpose because it is right after the Self-Reliance Festival out at SOE. So a lot of you guys are already going to be in Camden anyways, so we figured it would be easier to extend your stay than it would to make a second trip. So, Evan, tell us about the class. Like, what all... Is there like a certain level you need to be at before you come to the class? Like, what's going to be covered?
Yeah, so the name of the course, it perfectly addresses this, is it's Zero to Hero Radio Operator. So you don't need to know anything. If you've never used a radio, you don't understand radios, perfect. You can be at total zero and you're going to walk away knowing how to competently and effectively use them. So of course you're not going to know everything, but you are going to get basically from square one, right? Basically as if you haven't learned anything. But I do think it will be a huge value to people that even do have some experience or some knowledge. We're going to have lecture and scenario based parts of the class. Really something for everyone in it, but 2 full days of drinking from the fire hose, hopefully for everyone. But I think we've got the curriculum down to something that even for a beginner, it will be a great experience.
So I have absolutely zero experience when it comes to radios, and I am making a commitment right now to take this class. So if you're looking to take a class with me and hang out, sign up for this one because I'm going to be in it as a student because I know absolutely zilch when it comes to radio stuff.
And like sometimes that, as we know with other things, that can be an advantage, right? That can be a really helpful thing to not be clouded by all these misconceptions. So I'm excited for that. I think that'll be great for anybody who's starting from scratch.
And then something else, I've been going over some of my dad's notes and stuff. We're still working on that book that he was doing. And one of the things that stuck out to me in the book was like, when you find a weakness, it is your responsibility to fix that weakness, not expect that there's going to be somebody else that shows up to pick up that slack for you. So you should have like with everything else, a survival level of proficiency, especially with something as important as comms and communication, because in a grid down scenario, your cell phone is not going to work. And that is like when I read that, is when I was like, okay, I'm clearing my schedule of anything else I had going on and making sure that I get to be a part of that class because I don't want to be a liability if somebody ever needs me to fill a role when it comes to radios.
That's definitely wisdom. I think that is part of the inspiration of why the company exists. I met so many people that had radios kind of as like this good luck charm. They've never taken them out of the box, never programmed them, never learned to use them. And they just assumed, hey, when I need them, that's when I'm going to open the book and learn. And that's not the time, as we all know, right? Like you'll rise to the level of training you've mastered. So
right.
This is built on that philosophy. So it should be everything you need to go home and go implement. I think radios have a lot of use even outside of the end of the world scenario. I think we've built them into the life of my family a little bit where the kids are involved and my wife uses it when we do errands. We go to the grocery store and she's in the store, I'm in the car, and we have fun with it, but we integrate it into our life so that it's a part of life for us and we practice it. So we'll go into how you could do that as well, but I don't want to categorize it completely as this is end of the world only or tactical only. This can be just a regular person, right? Like operating heavy equipment or on a road trip or pulling wire as an electrician. There's a lot of times where you can't yell far enough or you can't see the person you're trying to talk to, and sending a text or making a phone call isn't practical. So there's a lot of benefits to it outside of even ever strapping on a rifle, or your cell phone might still work, but it's not the right tool for the job. So it's an exciting opportunity, I think, for people to expand that.
We used them for road trips a lot. Like, this is what I know about radios. Radio etiquette. You press the button, then you start speaking, then you say what you want to say, stop speaking, and then let go of the button. Like, school, right there. There's your radio lesson. Yep. So what makes you the person that they should take this class with? Like, what experience do you have? Like, what background?
Sure. So I first got into this because I'm a nerd and I like to solve problems. And as soon as I knew it was something available to me, I wanted to know everything I could. And so I went down the rabbit hole just for my own personal use. And then I had no aspirations of ever teaching anyone anything or selling any products. But I became the de facto radio guy in my local crew and in a lot of the tactical response world, and just out of necessity said, okay, I guess I got my stuff together here and learn how to pass this on and empower other people, and made it into a product. So I've taught some similar curriculum other places, a little less formal. This year is kind of the launch of the formalization of it, where I'm actually teaching open to the public classes with this. I want to relate to the common everyday person. So there's a tremendous amount of information online for free. All of my favorite YouTube and social media commenters love to remind me that you can go get this for free. Why would I pay you? Well, the fact is people don't explain this in a consumable, understandable way. And that's what I do in other areas of my life already. So I can explain things in a way that a normal person can understand it, and that's a spiritual gift of mine, I suppose. So just adding radio to the list of that, but that's really what we're going for here is we're not dumbing it down. We're actually making a complex thing simple, and that's a Herculean task with radio because it is a technical subject. And so it's easy to get bogged down in frequencies and offsets and tones and different bands and different wavelengths and all the different physics and mathematics and all the science behind it. But you don't need to know that to use it effectively, but there is some theory that's helpful that helps illuminate why it works. So we're going to find that happy medium. I understand why it's overwhelming to people in a way that I don't think most radio people understand. So if you're coming into it thinking this guy's just going to just blast me with unnecessary technicalities, that's not where we're coming from. It's really catering someone that's not nerding out on it, really wants to use this stuff to potentially save lives or improve your life.
Okay. And then you mentioned selling stuff. Tell us about the company where it really you're doing a great job picking out names of stuff, because the company name is The Radios Made Easy, and I don't think it gets any easier than telling you what they want and then being able to just purchase that already pre-done and preset for them. So tell them just a little bit about that, and then we will wrap up.
Okay. Yeah. So if you don't know much about radios, but you want one, you need one for either you or your whole family or your whole local crew, I provide turnkey packages that come pre-programmed with all the stuff that you need. So not just the radio, but the accessories that make it work to its full potential. And so it takes all the guesswork out, and kind of something for every price range too. We've got kind of the good, better, best of each category of radio. So if you're on a lower budget, there's options. If you want the best, we have that too. But it's really turnkey is the whole name of the game. So you're not going to buy stuff from 10 different places and try to figure out how to get it working. It's going to show up, you take it out of the box, turn it on, and it works.
So He has, like, while the information is out there and free, he has compiled it all into one place, and he's making sure that it is consumable, that people like me who don't have any experience with this are going to be able to understand. You get to train with me, and you can sign up at, if you go to our website, it's going to redirect you to his. So sign up for the class, and then if you don't have a radio setup, or if you do and you're not sure about it, please check out his product line. The turnkey radio stuff is incredible. Like, up until he was gonna put this class on, I was like, that's the route. Like, just go that way. He's gonna have everything done for you. But now that he's offering the class where I actually will get to learn some of this stuff and how to handle it myself, keep being that independent woman, the INDE. But no, get that stuff in. And it is a lot of people's weak points, and you don't have room for weakness in your life. So anything else you want to add,
You
Evan?
don't have to be weak here. You can walk away knowing everything you need to know.
Yep. Anything else you want to add? Did I miss anything?
No, I think just make sure we're gonna do the coupon code for anybody who is a part of the family. So that is going to be $50 off the class for anybody that's already alumni of Tactical Response.
And what's the cost of the class?
Feel free. It's $500 for the 2-day class at Tactical Response. That includes all your equipment, so you don't have to bring anything. You have no expense of the class, and you're going to get $50 off with the coupon code.
Okay. We will be doing a video style of the coupon code that we're posting in the Tactical Response Alumni Facebook group and on the member side of Liberty V. So if you guys aren't a part of those, get over there. Otherwise, no matter what, you should still sign up for this class. March 27th and 28th, the Monday and Tuesday after the SOE Self-Reliance Festival. You're already going to be in Camden. Take advantage of that and improve your weak points. Right? Okay.
Yep. Sounds great.
Remember, guys, we look forward to having you. Remember, your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.